Remember to like and subscribe. And sorry about the noise around here. I'm traveling today, but I'm still watching the market. MMP is very interesting. As I said before, you guys gonna get your dividend placeholder either today or tomorrow, which a lot of people on the Discord are saying. If you're a customer of Robinhood, you probably will already get it, and I already get it. I will also post a screenshot. Should I? I don't even know. Maybe I should post a screenshot later on to show that I actually got the dividend holder. Yeah, as I said in the longer PPT PowerPoint, probably like 2 or 3 days after the 6th, you guys should probably see it, because the brokerage is a T+2 rule, and with the clearing cycle and everything, probably will see it today or tomorrow. If you haven't seen it by tomorrow, make sure to ask your broker about it. And let's do a quick summary before I get onto the plane. This is AMC. I'm going to make a separate video about AMC. Very interesting. I paid my lesson. I paid a $500 lesson on AMC. But anyways, let's look at MMAT. Right now, MMAT behaves like more like a day trading stock than an investing stock. And you guys are going to see my 1,000 sub sort of celebration special video. And yesterday was pretty interesting because we just reached 1,000 subs. We can probably start monetizing by the end of next week. But the thing is, I'm in red about 10K for MMAT, and then I was on a call with my mentor, and she's like, so you gotta figure out whether it's a trade or it's an investment. The difference between a trade is, for a trade you have a trading plan, you have an execution plan, and when you sort of at where we are right now, which I suspect a lot of you are literally like me, who are around 20% in the red right now. Some of you are 50% in red if you bought in like $20 or even like more than that, depending on how you allocate your funds and depending on how you average down, right? So then right now for us, because I'm trying to be real here, okay? Like, a lot of you are gonna be like, MMAT sort of made you guys those subscribers, but in reality, we are, like, for me, I'm very ethical. So whenever I lose money in the market, I'm like, fine, like I will make it back anyways. But I don't really want my subscribers or my Discord followers to lose money. So, but then the thing is, we're not financial advisors. We do not give financial advices, right? So everything we say on this channel is for shits and giggles. But at this point, you have to figure out whether you're actually in this company for the long term, or you're here just because you want to execute day trades, weekly trades, or monthly trades, okay? And let me explain the reason why you have to figure out whether you're investing or you're trading. The very core difference between trading and investing is investors don't care about liquidity. They can put their money in something for a year, okay? And I can just tell you here that probably in a year, this stock's probably going to be way more than the prices around here, okay? Yesterday's FAB meeting literally fucked up the entire settlement cycle and basically the regular business cycle of the trading market. So if you just look at, so a lot of you who are looking forward to a AMC squeeze, probably not going to happen, because shorts are smart. They probably already bought back share when all of you are dumping, right? And then they're probably going to hide their covering action with options. And due to yesterday's FAB minute panic, a lot of the options that you bought from last week and from basically by the end of last month, those options are basically got blown out of water. Because if you look at the starting point today from the ending point on yesterday, it's literally a gap down, okay? I mean, I did short the NASDAQ like a week ago, but I think my timing was wrong. So then the margin percentage that I gained is like literally like a couple $20, like $30 here and there, right? So right now you gotta figure out is, first of all, you have to figure out whether your outlook for the economy is bullish, okay? And you can't really say, everything is in a fog right now, because we both know that August is going to be okay, but people are still going to be panicking by the end of August. And for those of you who are like me, betting on a short-term supply shock on the oil market, we just need to be careful about how we allocate our funds and how we are sort of drawing our price range in terms of how much money we want to put in there and how much money you want to leave as liquidity. Because by the end of the mid-September, you will see a drastic change in economic outlook when a lot of people are going back to schools, and when basically that's where like normal flow of economy coming in, and people are just gonna be like, okay, so are we regularly consuming or are we contracting, right? So if contraction happens, that means Nasdaq's gonna see a 3 to 5% correction by the end of September. That proposes a very interesting problem, because once it contracts, that means all of the 60% to 80% trading revenue people are making from the summer is all going to be gone. And when it's all going to be gone, then you will see job reports reporting that seasonal jobs are basically going down, because seasonal jobs are, if you work in Miami or if you're working anywhere in California, you have seasonal jobs in the summer. And as we know from this morning, the job report isn't that great. Why? Because a lot of people are just taking government subsidies to $750 a week in California, and it would be lower for other states because minimum wage isn't that high. So you will have a labor shortage. That will be a labor supply shock. And then if you make that in count, I mean, if the tapering actually start, say, in the mid of November this year. So if taper actually start, the big T word, if you guys don't understand tapering, I will make a separate video on somewhere around tonight or tomorrow or by the end of this week. So comment down below if you want that video. And to really understand the effect of tapering is when tapering actually happens, the stimulus check, everything is basically going to be gone, right? So when they're going to be gone, a lot of you who are still receiving unemployment benefits and who are sort of rely on the subsidy that the government give you, it's going to be a rush towards the labor market. So that means if all of you haven't decided to sign a signing bonus or premium right now on, say, in a Starbucks, if you go on any Starbucks right now in California, they will pay $21 per hour and they will give you a signing bonus because of the labor shortage. But by the end of tapering, by the start of tapering process starts, and by the start of the labor market starts to be overcrowded, a lot of these benefits will be gone. Same thing with rent market, same thing with, if you see the housing market is booming right now, it's actually sort of like an illusion, standing on a castle on the sky that at any point it's just going to collapse. And in terms of my personal lessons, I think I allocated too much of my funding in MMAT. Even though we believe in this company, I need to figure out how much money I'm really investing here, and then the time horizon that I don't really care about liquidity. Because as you guys know, one of the reasons you guys start following me, because I told you guys that I'm a day trader and I have a constant profit stream, right? But right now, because at least 1/3 of my funds are in MMAT, I can't really execute day trading plans like, say, on AMC, because in order to buy 100 shares on the AMC to execute day trading plans, I need at least $5,000, right? But the thing is, when you're around 10K in the red on MMAT, your natural rational phenomenon or natural psychological mind is telling you that you should just stay here for a longer period of time. But let's just say it won't go back to price target in the next 3 months. The thing is, in the next 3 months, with the tapering talk strengthen, with OPEC infighting, right? Because the supply shock is only going to last around like late August, and if UAE actually started to go rogue and start pumping out a bunch of oil, it's going to be a problem, let's just say that. And then probably a lot of people are going to start shorting. But then, I mean, again, institutional or investors are actually looking long on the oil. They're saying it's going to repeat the oil price. But it's just something interesting to talk about and to think about. I think this is it for this video. This is just like a really fast sort of update while I'm in the airport, and I'll probably edit it in the afternoon and post it as soon as possible. And the assault and sub video is going to be out by the end of today. It should be fun, and our Dear George video is in the process of editing, and I think it's going to reach him, and I think that will act as the intermediate catalyst. Because you know me, I don't like other people dictating my life. So if I see something that we can change, we post a video trying to reach out to CEO. Hopefully we can change the short-term trajectory and long-term trajectory of this company, and we won't see this bullshit 577 price anymore, okay? Alright, see you guys on the upside.